As we spoke, I couldn't help but notice an asado, or barbecue, being lit by ground staff on the scrubby earth beneath one of the banks of bleachers. Um, I interjected, wouldn't this tend to burn the wood above? No, 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 not at all, Gonzalo insisted blithely. Quebracho does not catch light easily, and Atlanta always makes sure that there's firemen on duty during games. Besides, he said, the asado, the barbecue, is one of the great traditions of Argentinian life. I then asked if there were any Jewish links still remaining within the club. There were, Gonzalo said, though not officially. He pointed out that the central section of the main stand was dedicated to one Leon Kolbosky. The last two presidents had also been Jewish, but that was only by chance. Visiting fans chanted insults such as "Yidos" as they do at Tottenham Hotspur in London, also a club with strong Jewish associations. But then Chacarita, despite moving out of town so many years before, had their fair share of Jewish fans too, so a lot of the chants meant very little. That's football, Gonzalo concluded. As we returned to the car, I decided to take a photograph of Atlanta's now crumbling clubhouse a few yards down from the ground. It had clearly been abandoned some time before. You could even see in the background remains of an old stand and ticket booths, presumably left over from Chacarita's former ground. An old lady walking her dog berated us. "Why are you photographing that? Don't stop! It's ugly! It's not the same anymore. In the old days it was beautiful, nice and clean. The club were full of members. But the committee, they stole all the money." I told Mariano of a chant I'd heard at Tottenham a year or two earlier. It had been sung by fans of my own team, Aston Villa, about Tottenham's German striker Jurgen Klinsmann. At the time, surrounded by supposed allies, I'd not known whether to cringe or to berate my fellow supporters, or to admire their inventiveness. Sung to the tune of a well-known song from the musical Mary Poppins, it went, "Chim chimmery, chim chimmery, chim chim taroo. Klinsmann was a Nazi, and now he's a Jew." Mariano told me of a chant he'd heard at matches involving Atlanta. In English, it went something like this: "Fucking Jews, we're gonna kill you." Ah, well, we sighed, returning to Mariano's battered old brown Toyota. That's football.